I'm Kevin Coleman, and I'm speaking with my friend Norm Geringer, who's
Yep.
been with Sons of Liberty for quite a while,
Mhm.
and I've been camping out with the group a few times myself. So Norm, first of all, what is the Sons of Liberty muzzleloading club?
Basically, we're a pre-1840s muzzleloading club up there. We pretty much try our best to promote all the skills and trades of our founding fathers from the year probably right around 1760 up to 1840, which probably the majority of the club stayed pretty much back in the 18th century instead of breaking that barrier to the 19th. But
So it's Revolutionary War,
Yeah.
War of 1812,
Yeah.
The Mountain Men.
Yeah, mountain men. Yeah, because we do get some people who we still want to go towards just the fur trade mountain men era. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what we do. Pretty much all the cooking, shooting, and tomahawk throws and anything like that we're pertaining to that time of year. Clothes making, all of that. So yeah.
And there's two main encampments.
Yeah, we have one encampment Memorial Day weekend in the spring. And of course, that's always Memorial Day weekend, so whatever dates those fall on. And then we have the third weekend of October is our second one, and that's the one that's just now coming up. And that'll be, make sure I get the right dates, the 21st and 22nd of October is when it will be that weekend. So
And both times it's usually decently warm and not too cold, but
most of the time, yeah. I mean, of course, it is Ohio and the weather, so I can't always guarantee it, but most of it's fairly decent.
Yeah.
Those times, yeah.
and we're at Cantor's Cave 4-H camp out here in Jackson County, so sometimes the creek's a little high in the spring.
Yeah, because they dredged the creek. A couple of years ago, they come down and dredge and clean this creek out pretty good up there. And since then, we do the knock on wood thing. Since then, it hasn't flooded, but you know, it's nature, so it's always a possibility.
It can be an adventure.
Yeah.
So, is that the main purpose of the group? Get together, reenact the
Yeah.
old lifestyle?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we get together and do that. Of course, you know, everybody has different things they like to participate in, but most people like the shooting and tomahawk throwing, and we have primitive archery too. And then in the fall, if you get into some of your Scottish stuff like that, we have Highland games and stuff. So in the fall, where we're, you know, us men adorn our favorite dresses and come out and
Yep.
so we do that. So.
And the group also has a event in the winter, early January.
Yeah, in the wintertime we have what is the indoor trade fair, and that one we actually opened it up to 1890, up to that year, just so that we could get in, you know, cowboy action and some of the Civil War, some of that stuff like that. So for people who'd like to participate in that, and it's basically, I guess you could say like an indoor flea market for the period correct stuff, because there's vendors here, and we're all usually in period and dressing clothes, and they're selling everything you can think of that pertains to the sport up in that line. I mean, there's guns, lanterns, candles, clothing, you know, whatever.
Camping supplies, all
camping
sorts of
supplies.
accoutrements, books.
Yeah. They usually have a couple of people are selling a lot of books, and with any luck, I might have one new vendor here selling books this year too. He's a guy out of Kentucky that actually writes some of these series, and his is kind of what fictional or something. How you
Historical fiction?
Yeah, historical fiction up there, you know, and but they're pretty good books, and one of them is about the Ohio River, and it actually has a lot more truth in it than what you realize. But of course, no one knows exactly the characters or what they would have said back then. So that's where he takes these liberties at, just writing in some conversations. And
It's
stuff.
sort of in the spirit of Alan Eckert and James Alexander Thom.
Yeah, along that same spirit. Yeah.
And when I promote the trade fair, I always like to say it's a great way to get started in the reenacting, the lifestyle.
Yes.
Even if you're just beginning, you'll meet great people who can give you great advice and sell you good stuff. It's authentic.
And it's the same way with our two rendezvous. We don't jury our two rendezvous and basically our way our rules is we like for people to be as strict and period correct as they can when they come close, no really modern stuff, flashy modern stuff. But if you come to close in camp and you've got a nice period correct shirt and a pair of Levi's, we'll let that go. So you go as long as the next time you come, maybe you've added a pair of pants for that time or something, so you look like you're trying to learn and go. Because we realize it's an expensive hobby sometimes, and everybody's got to start someplace. And a lot of one of the best places is the books really up there. They research them and go from there about what you want to dress or go from there anyway. So.
Well, when I wanted a authentic outfit for my walking tours, I was focusing on 1803, and I got pretty much half of the outfit here and the other half from another source. But I got everything from hat to shoes.
Yeah.
So, and the encampments are open to the public during the afternoons?
Yes. From 9 to 5 every day, we open the camps up to the public. And then, before that in the morning and then after 5, we usually just want paid campers only into camp in. So.
That's when the partying starts.
Yeah.
Tomahawk throwing and other things.
Yeah. Well, the adult tomahawk throwing anyway, I guess. Yeah.
So how can people learn more?
I guess
there is a Facebook page.
Yeah. We have a Facebook page, and it's. I want to say a lot of people get on the Facebook page and they think that automatically makes them a member, because you about have to be a member to really get the flyers and stuff on the Facebook page. But that doesn't make you an official member of the Sons of February. It's an informational page, what it's for. But because we're a small club, we don't have the money to actually set up our own website around it. So we do it through Facebook like a lot of people does. And that way we can get out the information, and two people can look there. I advertise the events on there too, so if you want to see when our events are being held, you can get on there. I've always got them posted on that.
And membership is only $20 for adults?
Yeah.
All right. So again, what are the two upcoming dates for the rendezvous and the trade fair?
Well, the trade, getting order. Rendezvous is coming up and like I said, it's the 21st to the 22nd of October. And then the trade fair is on the 20th and the 21st of January 2024, next year, so January. So I want to make sure, because sometimes I just say January, people automatically think, but it's this coming January, so next year. So.
And that's here at, again, Cantor's Cave 4-H Club in Jackson?
Yeah, and this one is at the main lodge, and so it's all indoors and stuff. And that one we run from 8 to 5 on Saturday and 9 to 3 on Sunday. So that's the hours on that one. And like I said, the rendezvous is 9 to 5 for the public. So.
And that's out in the field across from the main entrance.
Yeah, it's a field. It's usually easier to see sometimes in trade fairs, because as soon as you get to Cantor's Cave, just look to your right and you see all the white canvas out in the field. So.
All right, and again, if you want to get into this kind of lifestyle, the reenacting, especially the muzzle-loading firearms, building your own from scratch, fantastic source for that, fantastic local source. And there's many other groups like this across the United States and in Ohio.
Yeah. We have, luckily in our club up there, and he's actually one of the founding members, but Larry Zorns, he owns the gun and mold shop. He sells, he either sells kits or all the parts and stocks and stuff like that where you can build your gun. So he's a good source for getting with him and help him as far as putting a gun together if you want to talk to him.
Good craftspeople and merchants, part of the group.
And like Kevin said up there, if you come down to the camp, just stop and ask somebody something up there if you don't understand, because they love to talk and talk about their hobbies, so they'll try to help you out all they can. So
yeah, that's how I describe the SCA, where we get medieval.
Yeah.
We know too much and we're too happy to talk about it.
Yep. Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Norm Geringer, it's good to meet you again. We're here at the summer rendezvous of the group, and we will meet again in the fall and again in the winter.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay. See you all later then. Yep. Bye.